the schools are closed today, but hopefully we can get a cruise out here. I don't know what the best answer is. There's just snow everywhere, and it's not going away anytime soon. Mike and Alex, back over to you guys.
Oh boy, I don't know if this is going to happen. Yeah. Okay, here we go. This is it. This is it. This is it.
He's got to come back. And what you got to watch now is you got to watch he doesn't go straight and hit that car on the other side.
Right.
He's got it.
Easily entertained. That was more fun than watching the Flyers. This was an embarrassing day yesterday for Philadelphia sports. The Flyers at home here hosting the Islanders, right? Well, we'll show you some of the highlights here. Is that a word now for the Flyers? Okay? You can have whatever you want to watch. The Islanders did all the scoring. You know what the final score was? 4-0. And even worse than that is what happened in North Carolina yesterday.
So they trailed by 50 points.
Did you hear that? They trailed by 50.
So this is the beginning. And
Again, we had the highlights.
they ended up losing by 37 points. The final score was 130 to 93.
I don't know what happened. Was it the snowstorm? It was groggy because they played Saturday in the afternoon. And then had to get down there to show up. Maybe they were just all groggy, fatigued. I don't know. Tyrese Maxey, one of the best players in the entire league, had 6 points. He can do that with his eyes closed.
Maybe I'll get. Are they back now? Are they coming back?
Let's see, they played tonight against the Bucks. I think that they might be back on.
Okay.
I don't know.
I know what I'm saying.
For sure, if they might go to Minnesota. It's cold there.
Okay. Maybe when I get them back on track.
And maybe the big stars will play. I was going to have a segment later on there's new merchandise for the Sixers and the Flyers. What a perfect morning.
Stop it. Sometimes no matter, how things are going, you always do the thing with sports gear. You want the coolest stuff, yeah.
Send off your open seating. What you need to know before you book your next flight on Southwest, specifically.
When local kids go pro in Philly, it's a reflection of the small. Youth coaches who taught Broadway, family who always showed up, and the hometown health insurer who covered them. Independence Blue Cross has had Queen and Gavin Sullivan's back since day one, just like we have yours, and you have yours, because we take care of our own here.
Tonight, first, TV's #1 new drama, Best Medicine.
What's a nice thing I got every part win?
It's ridiculous.
Then, Doc raises the stakes.
I'll do everything I can to get you as much time as possible.
All new Best Medicine, followed by all new Doc. Tonight on Fox.
Good Day Philadelphia Sports is presented by your local Tri-State Toyota dealers. Proud sponsor of Fox 29 and sports in Philadelphia.
Dear ski trip, ready for Black Diamond Adventure? Let's pack it in with tons of room for the whole crew. And travel first class all the way to the top. Grand Highlander. Get great offers on your favorite Toyotas like Grand Highlander Hybrid and Highlander. Shop online and visit your nearest Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota. Let's go places.
Love slots? DraftKings Casino Ed's got you covered. They have tons of slots to choose from. All these options, I feel like a slot machine. Come to play. New players play $5 and get 500 spins on cash eruption slots, plus the first day replay up to 1,000 in credits.
Cooper University Healthcare, named the top hospital in South Jersey again. Cooper, the region's leading academic health system.
An award-winning neurology team with the region's best stroke center.
You're doing something great here.
MD Anderson Cancer Center, Cooper, the region's first choice for cancer treatment. With locations close to where you live and access to top specialists, your first choice. Cooper University Healthcare. Extraordinary happens here.
Good Day Philadelphia is sponsored by Independence Blue Cross.
Here in Old City, and the roads themselves, people might not see what they do, look fine. But it's the sidewalks, and it's the turns, and see all that snow's kind of piled up alongside of it. That's where it gets interesting, and that's where it can be tricky, especially if you're walking. I don't know, we saw someone riding the bike, I don't know how they're doing it. So we need some work. We need some work, and I think Mike is going to have some trouble when he's coming in, because, you know, a lot of people have to walk the street and they have to step over, get on the sidewalk, and all the snow is piled up right along the sidewalk.
It got to be louder.
I don't think it can, Mike.
The loudest truck just went by.
So,
I really appreciate the fact that our coworkers come out and clear up the sidewalk. It's fantastic, right? And most of the sidewalks in Old City are clear. See that building over there? They cleared up their sidewalk. But here's the problem. Why do people, when they're shoveling, just stop when they get to the gutter? Why do they call that at the gutter, right? Or the curb? Another thing. This is a high-powered TV station. Mom telling the family took our only real snow shovel. So I have something from Abraham Lincoln's day. I believe he used to use this to draw on. Do that. But for some reason, people stop at the gutter. So you're walking along smoothly, and then all of a sudden you gotta do this. So if you're shoveling your sidewalk, please go ahead and continue into the curve. You know what I'm saying? What did Dr. Mike say? Don't get it. Please. Then we won't have to struggle.
well, it's nice to be, Mike. I mean, you might need to do a little more if you're actually trying to clear a little pathway, but we appreciate it. You give it started off. Yeah.
It's just a little more shoveling. Just a little more. And we all appreciate it. Just keep going another 3 feet.
So are you going to keep going?
Yeah.
It is something when you're walking.
Oh my God, it's a second house.
Yes, it is.
Back up and running.
It is something when you're trying to walk up, you have to hop over and try to step into the snow. It's something. So he's going to get to work. Let's see how Mike does. Remember, be careful. When they're saying you have to be careful when you're shoveling.
Even this small, even that small hill.
Use your legs, Mike. No, well, not in that way. Okay, we'll be right back and get an update on how Mike's doing out there. He needs a cover.
Tune in to Fox 29 every day at 6:58 p.m. for the Pennsylvania Lottery's Daily Draw.
That $5 big breakfast deal is back at Wawa. Get any sizzling, any size hot or iced coffee, and a crispy hash brown, all for just $5. The $5 big breakfast deal is back. Gotta have a Wawa. Really is back.
Everything's going to play. I'm on Florida right now.
It's the greatest show on earth. Get tickets today. Coming to a stadium Mall Arena in Philadelphia from February 15th through 16th. Tickets on sale now. Visit winner.com today.
We're millionaires, so we know. And Amber Casinos Rewards Club has 3 rewards for all players at all levels. An exciting perks like reward box that make any day a big holiday. Let's go that's actually rewarding. It's more miracle.
Call Millionaires. San Casino.
Vinyl flooring is luxurious and soft in your foot. Right
entire room of luxury vinyl flooring installed the next day for just $788 and no interest for 1 year. Call 888-400-STORE. We'll bring the store to your door.
We hope this never happens to you, but if it does, remember our name. London Law, your injury lawyers.
Some deals promise value. Wawa's $5 big breakfast deal delivers it. Get any system, any size hot or iced coffee, and a hash brown. And if your morning calls for something sweet, try our new caramel and chocolate craze flavors. Gotta have Wawa.
It's never too soon to start teaching your kids about money. A 7-year-old even wrote a book with the help of her dad about managing finances. Georgia Chambers and her parents will join us in the studio. Can't wait to meet them. And of course, we are talking about this weather and what's going on, what we're seeing. And then, of course, everyone's throwing them out. I know, so you're going to bring it up, but I actually will bring it up this week. Okay, good. The fact that there's another storm predicted for this weekend? Could be.
Yes, indeed. And first we're going to look at Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, see how they're doing in the wake of the storm. Okay, the main road there has been cleared, and folks can get around. It's not the most populous time of year there, but folks do live there year-round. All right, this is a graphic just put out this morning by the Weather Prediction Center. That's the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. And I really like it because it's telling us what we know and what we don't know. And since it's teeny tiny print there, I'm going to tell you, we do know that it's going to be cold, continued cold temperatures. We do know that a strong surface low pressure system is expected to rapidly develop off the southeast coast on Saturday and move off the mid-Atlantic on Sunday. So it will be very, very windy as a result of that. What we don't know is the exact track and strength of the low, and that will determine any precipitation, how much we get, and where it's going to fall. Right now, it looks like the bullseye would be the coast of North Carolina. But this is what we know and what we don't know. And there's a lot we don't know yet. So I thought that would be helpful for you to understand what we're going through. But that was issued by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Weather Prediction Center. I do know that snowman's not going to melt a lot today. That's not right. I've got to get you some sunglasses. Watch for icy spots this morning. It's going to be a very cold day. Right now it's only 17 degrees and it feels like 3. Lots of single-digit wind chills out there. And we've got a 7-day forecast with continued cold temperatures all the way through the weekend. We will be watching for the possibility of snow in our area on Sunday. That's what we have for you. We're going to head it out to the snow that already fell and what folks are doing with it. Bob, go.
Hey everybody, good morning. We're right here in the heart of South Philadelphia. I've got Kent, Patrick, and Reed all coming together. This is like Grand Central Station here. And by the way, I did take the umbrella, the shovel, but I'd rather have that shovel Mike has, that old school coal heavy shovel, because look at this. This is all ice, all right? These plastic shovels aren't going to cut it. Right? I'd rather have that heavy duty one. So just to give you an idea, this is what's left. And now, again, I know there's a lot of snow, but just standing, crossing, this gentleman here, he's going to have to cross over, go through some snow, maybe go through a snow hump. George is going to stand right here in the middle. And again, all these cars that are that didn't dig themselves out the other day are going to have a problem because again, just like that, that's ice. I think I'm going to step on it and go into the snow, but it's ice. And a delivery van going around the corner right in front of the Academy, where they have the beer, wine, and the pharmacy. Now watch this. See how you got to cross over there? And again, I don't know what the answer is that we got a lot of snow. I mean, and right here with all this chunky ice, let's go to the Schuylkill Expressway because one of the lanes is all iced over right near the Roosevelt Boulevard. So the eastbound side, bumper to bumper from Conchi on into the boulevard. As far as SEPTA goes, the buses are going to attempt to operate through the neighborhoods. And it's going to be difficult. If any of these buses have to make a left or a right-hand turn, and their wheels get slipping and sliding like we've seen these cars or that stuck tractor trailer this morning, that's going to be difficult. So that's what it's looking like out here in the neighborhood. Rose, our producer, just gave me the address of her car and asked if I could help out. So she's about a half a block away. I'm going to try to do my good duty here and dig her car out, guys, on the next time around. Back over to you.
Look at her. She's making it work for her. She's like, go to that place.
Hey, I can tell you where she hangs out, right here. She hangs out at the Triangle Tavern. There you go, right there.
Hang out at the Triangle all the time.
There's Uber drivers coming through.
Back in the day, you could smoke in the Triangle. It's pretty good food. By the way, people are taking advantage of my little car ride. Just go.
You should go do it.
Yeah. People are really honestly, I think a little more than just, you know, that front wide. But she used it.
It's enough. Yeah, they didn't do that.
It's the same thing.
Yes, spread the timer. Spread the shuttle.
Spread it on the big snow.
Because Mike refused to talk about it. We refused to talk about it, and we just have the predictions for next weekend. But we still have to get through this week. And the city of Philadelphia has been, and still is, under an enhanced code blue alert. And that's triggered when temperatures are expected to be below, that's what it feels like when you go out. The temperatures are below freezing for 3 days, and the wind chill is below 20 degrees. And to really get the resources out there.
So we've been under that alert for a week now.
Yeah. And it's still going to continue. So if your heat goes out and you see someone out in the cold, there is help. There are places where you can go. So the Crystal Woodsdale, the Deputy Managing Director for Health and Human Services here, to tell us about all the ways the city is helping people stay safe during this extended emergency. Because thank you for being here. I know that you're playing all duty. It's a busy time for you, but I want to talk about the fact usually after snowstorm, the snow but it's just staying safe and staying close. So that makes things good. And we experience very difficult, especially for our vulnerable population. So we have our unhoused population, and then people that are housed, but their fees out for some reason, and they're freezing. So we open our wellness center so that we can keep all of our members safe.
I forgot about that. People who, they don't have heat in their home, they are out, as you say. Are they eligible to go to a warming center?
They are eligible to go to a wellness center. Anybody that needs help is eligible to go to a wellness center. As our mayor said, no one will be left behind.
Okay, if we put a graphic that shows where these warming centers are, what is the schedule?
So during the snow emergency, which you all know has stopped this morning, but during the snow emergency, so that we cannot have to move people from one place to the other, we had our warming centers open for 24 hours straight. We had staff there, we had medical services there, behavioral health services there, and housing connection there. This morning at 9 a.m., we're going to revert back to how we normally handle enhanced code in our warming centers. And the way we do that is during the day, we utilize libraries, select libraries, and the time frame is 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
And then when 9 p.m. hits, we, the city of Philadelphia, facilitate the transport of the people that are in the warming centers at the library to warming centers at rest.
Who would use buses?
We use a lot of vehicles, so we use vans, we use police cars, we use fire department vehicles, we use a lot of vans. As the mayor says, 130, all hands on deck.
Thank God.
Have you been getting a lot of folks coming to the warming center? We have been getting a lot of people coming to the warming center. So we had 285 slots. We had to open additional slots, and when I checked in this morning with the team, all of our sites were at capacity or above. And so when I say above, that is a testament to us saying we're not going to turn anybody away. If we got to make room, like when your family comes and you didn't expect them to show up, you make room. So we make room. And how long will be, I mean, this is until further notice, until, I mean, I know Monday expected to be 33. It's going to be at least until Sunday or Monday we'll have our warming centers available.
And then if
Oh, God. Yes, if we get another storm to come, you guys are going to be still out there, just extending it. So if we get another snow, but the temperatures aren't quite
freezing, then we change our enhanced code blue status. When we're at freezing, we'll still be in code blue, but we may change our enhanced code blue status if it snows and it's above freezing.
Okay.
But we always get a place for people to go. One thing I've been designed the teams to do is encourage people to accept the bed in the shelter, because that is the ultimate goal, to give people a bed under their head long term. And then if they're having trouble with substance use disorder, we also have available space and treatment centers.
If you observe someone that is in one of those categories that has you, we will call. It's not 911.
Well, you can call 911 if you see an emergency, but for the housing outreach number, it is 215-232-1984.
It's on your screen right now, so if you need to screenshot it, you can get it and save it.
Call 400-1984. And if you can call that number even when we're not in the snow at all. That is our outreach number for the entire year, 24/7, 365.
That's good to know.
Thank you for what you do.
Thank you for your experience.
America. Woo! Yeah, everybody.
Good Day Philadelphia is brought to you by your local Hyundai dealer. Test drive a new Hyundai today.
At Automatis, we eat, sleep, and breathe personal injury. My time has provided. My job is just to be that bulldog to go get the money from. Our clients are our family, and we protect our family.
Did I say invented? Well, we all have too many clothes we don't really need. Invented? You can sell free love to millions of people. And with zero selling fees, you keep every dollar. Just snap, list, and sell. Easy. Download Vinted. Don't wear it, sell it.
Here they come. ShopRite's all-new locked-in prices, featuring even more variety and value. We're lowering and locking in prices on thousands of items, in-store and online. Look for the blue locked-in price labels. Store-wide at ShopRite. We are here.
Patriot Home Care is a great place to work because you meet so many incredible, outstanding people.
If you're a caregiver taking care of a family member or unhappy with the home care agency you're using now, today is a great time to join the Patriot Home Care family. Ask about our flexible hours, weekly pay, excellent benefits, and our $2,000 sign-on bonus. This $2,000 sign-on bonus is our largest of the year and available for a limited time. We are different than other agencies. We'll show you how. Call Patriot Home Care today.
Strayer University helps you earn your degree affordably with access to up to 10 plus gen ed courses. So you can go from, is it possible, to anything is possible. And keep striving.
Shop Ashley's President's Day sale. Save up to 20% off or enjoy 60 months of no interest financing with no minimum purchase.
Young America 235 and Richard and Fremont Revolutionary War veteran James Fenton led a racially integrated workforce for one of the most successful sailors and became the wealthiest Philadelphian of his time. The American Anti-Slavery Society was established in his home in 1833. Thank you so much for trying to get to normal weather. I was just remembering this. Speaking of the airport, I'm going to tell you about Southwest, something to do there. I'm going. Australia swelters in electric heat. You know, earlier today, I don't know how many it is in Sydney, 122 degrees. 122 on the other side of the world.
It's their summer.
Southwest Airlines is ending its 15-year-old open seating policy.
Yeah, that's what it's for known for. They said it was coming today, but today is the day. Passengers will have to choose their seats when booking, or they'll check-in. Seat options now include standard, preferred, and extra legroom. The airline is also shifting from the ABC group's numbered positions model to a new boarding system using group numbers 1 through 8. Kind of like how American Airlines.
We're screaming into the 60s.
But some people love the Southwest, like just going, getting the FedEx, sitting in.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of neat, cute stories.
that's
Of
true.
people you met like your husband and that because you saw you guys and just sat down next to him because you couldn't. Now, like, yeah,
Every day, a few times.
of course you can.
Never did all. The guy was kind of like, start facing backwards. Remember Southwest had the seats that you looked at somebody for the whole flight? Oh, that started before your time.
Okay.
Yeah, they had huge seats with no, it freaked me out. Going in and out. That seat left was like staring at two people for like 3.5 hours.
Well, not for you because you probably first class, but when you're riding Amtrak, sometimes they do seats for you. It's a lot of fun.
Well, that is only first class. So apparently you've been in first
No,
class.
those seats for
Where? The cafe.
the cafe car, or the front, the very front part of the hall. See, sometimes they got those there. There's some, trust me, I do have to go to the first Amtrak.
So stupid expensive on Amtrak.
It already is.
And you get there about 10 minutes faster.
When you do the fashion, yeah, do everywhere.
You know, Ron's not one of my favorites.
Yes,
That's him.
he's a model.
That is him. He does love fashion. When you see him walking into a game, he's always dressed to the nines. He is on the cover of Mod magazine. He looks fantastic. I'll tell you more about this when you get out.
You want to save big on groceries? If you shop at Giant, you'll save bigger. Because we just put thousands of new lower prices all across the store. We've got you covered for breakfast, lunch, even breakfast for dinner. With thousands of new lower prices, it's easier than ever to save on groceries every time you walk in the store. Shop Giant, save bigger.
Shop new lower prices now on items like drying paper towels, $7.99 each.
This Fox 29 program is brought to you by Giant. Giant, for today's table.
Your perfect winter getaway is calling. Escape to the great outdoors. With style. From the bright lights of the big city to the wide open places beyond. And everywhere in between. New York State, everything you love. Plan your trip at iloveny.com.
There's nothing we haven't seen and nothing we can't fix. You name it, we've seen it. Full-blown car doors, broken spring, garage door, accident vehicle. Make the right decision,
Precision Car Service and trust. We've devoted our professional lives to writing laws.
where a company or a person is harmed another.
For decades, our firms had the most doctor lawyers in the country.
And for decades, we've won some of the largest verdicts in American history.
We've gotten corporations and governments to reform,
So our community and our nation is safer.
making people's lives better is a high honor and a great call.
We've been the trusted experts since 1960 because nobody knows tires better than we do. And with over 90 brands, we have thousands of tires in stock for your vehicle. America's Tire. Let's get you taken care of. Now serving Whitehall and Exton.
Shop Ashley's President's Day sale. Save up to 20% off. Or enjoy 60 months no interest financing with no minimum purchase.
You will cement your position in the competition.
We can't chisel you out if it hardens.
Only Fear Factor House of Fear Wednesday on Fox.
It is your mind advantage you are going to pay $5.
This is every deal to take. The Bacon Brothers, always still there.
My heart's already racing. Chicken. Good morning, everybody. Tuesday morning, we're live from South Philadelphia along National Avenue to give you an idea of what we're waking up to, what the neighborhoods are looking like. All the major roadways are flat. You know, the Schuylkill 95 days of cloud, they've been salted and they're passable.
It's getting out of the neighborhood. That's the reason why the situation why we don't have school today. Because this is perfect, all right? These guys actually, George, show them how they dug it out, they put it on the pavement side. They got a perfect opportunity here to park. I guarantee you though, because the city said no samesies, I've done all this work. Am I going to have my spot when I come back? But look what happens here on the other side of the street, right? So when the snowplows came through, they plowed on either side. This is Rose, our producer's car, right here. She told me where to find it to see if I could help shovel her out. Now look at this. This is solid ice. She's not going anywhere until March. Yeah. And these plastic shovels, yeah, you take this from our lobby, but this is useless, really, trying to cut through this ice. I like that coal shovel, that old school coal shovel that Mike had. Now, we're right, what is this? What's this? The Red Gravy Goods place. They did a nice job. They cleared out probably so that people can get out of their car and get dropped off and get back in. But here's the deal. This needed to be done on Sunday when the snow was nice and soft. Once we got that heavy sleet and that rain, it just iced it up. What's it say? Please move your car by Tuesday to 27, like the route being towed out. But this is tough here. And Rose, I don't know what you're going to do, girlfriend, because I brought the shovel, figured I'd help you out. But let's go to the Schuylkill Expressway. Again, we got some sun there, and they had ice right near the Roosevelt Boulevard. And again, I talked to PennDOT, and the salt that they're putting down really doesn't do any good when temperatures are below 20 degrees. And I got to tell you, also, trying to just cross the street at these intersections, you got to find almost like a footprint where somebody crossed before you. They stick your feet in there. Here comes Colin. Yeah, I need boots. Yeah, I'm not prepared here today, but we just figured we'd jump out and show what everybody else is experiencing. You know, the suburbs, you got a driveway, but down here in these neighborhoods, I don't know what's going to happen here. What's up, man? How you doing? All right, here we go. Keep it moving. Sue's got the forecast coming up in 15 seconds.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson. Now, lease a Hyundai Tucson SE for $249 a month. Or get 0% APR for 60 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
That's right, Bob on the job. I love it. But anything that is that has fallen in the sky on Sunday is probably going to stick around for the foreseeable future. Even though you see sunshine here on Independence Hall, it's not going to melt a whole lot. And if it does, it's going to freeze right up again at night when temperatures plunge again. Colder than yesterday, today. Highs below freezing through the weekend. And we're watching the coast for a possible storm. Cold weather advisory continues. Frostbite risk. That's something we haven't talked a lot about with these bulge-filling temperatures. We've got a moderate frostbite risk and maybe high frostbite risk for low temperatures in Philadelphia this week that will be in single digits or below zero, the actual, the wind chill, I should say. All right, snowfall for Philadelphia for Saturday through Monday. We're not sure of the time of the storm, even if it's going to get here at all. But the numbers are certainly not as high as they were last week at this time. 22 degrees today for high temperature. Staying cold every day through the weekend. In fact, the coldest day of this 7 days, Friday with 18 degrees. We start February on Sunday. It's still cold. We might inch above freezing on Monday. But Mike and Alex, guess what? Well, 52 days until spring. The spring equinox is on March the 20th, and it's 52 days away.
That means I gotta get 52 more times till spring. Shade.
Trust you to put a negative spin on that. Thank you.
No, okay.
You only have 52 times you have to give up the shade before it's spring.
Triple X for the gas,
Yeah, right.
Speaking of that, Smith is my name. You know, I hate Smith. He is so fashionable.
And if you didn't know before, you know now because he's showing up. on the cover of Mod Magazine's Winter 2026 issue. Take a look at these covers.
That's a great looking cover, man.
He has 3 different covers. Here's the next one. Ooh, look at that. The sunglasses. Nice. And then there's the final one. Look at that suit.
I know.
Are those shoulders or what do you even call
That
them?
looks like shoulder. I don't know what this crown is, but I like it. I'm gonna have to get the magazine so I can see inside. To see exactly what he's doing.
Well, we're going to take a look at some of the spread because Club Sports, they were showing off some more pictures from inside and like cruising with a car.
I don't know.
Wow.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a perfect body to be a model too.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, look at that one. That one's nice in motion, like hiding in the
I
wall.
love this photographer.
Yeah, really. Look at that one. That's another good one.
And I never read it Mod magazine. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I need to.
Look at that. Oh.
You see the one where he's showing off his abs?
Yeah. So during the interview, he talked about how Eagles fans sometimes feel like his own personal army. And the author asked, what would he use that army for if he ever decided to play J-Lo? And he responded, the people on social media are talking crazy. I just let them go handle all that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're in charge of attacking Cowboys fans.
And it was really interesting as I was pulling it up and I was looking at some of it, and the way the author kind of introduces him, they're like, listen, this guy, he is a Heisman winner, a Super Bowl champion, and he is all of the things to be a major superstar that you see him talk about all the time, but he chooses to be quiet, unassuming. He just wants to play and let it all unfold on the field. And he said even during an interview, you ask him a question, he'll answer it. He's not looking for major moments or to be talked about. And that's really interesting. He's quiet when he's
And he gives good advice on how to balance your professional football career and your personal life too.
I like this. He's not trying to sell you his personality. He's not trying to be your favorite. He's not even trying to be understood. He just is. Loud isn't his brand.
I think we all got coming. I did that trying a long time ago. We'll be right back. This is Buckley on Behind the News. We have been staying with the most recent news, the breaking news.
Fox 29 Behind the News, weekdays live at 4 p.m. This Fox 29 program is brought to you by Jeff D'Ambrosio, Destination Downtown.
This is my gorgeous Spencer panel bed. It's available in 2 finishes for only $3.99.
And this is the matching dresser and mirror, only $5.99. And the matching nightstand, only $1.99. This is what they look like separately.
And this is what they can look like together in your home. Plus, when you bundle different set, you save almost $200.
Wow. They're great on their own, but so much better together.
Lots discount furniture.
If you've been in a bike wreck, the stakes are often big. Big injuries, big pain, big medical bills. You're going to need big help to recover physically and financially. And that's when you go big. Call Gilman and Bedigi. 1-800-6162.
What does it take to pursue your passion, purpose, and excellence in college and in life? It takes a university with heritage dating back to 1871, a campus and community for guidance and collaboration, empowering each student to achieve their potential. Innovative research with a national profile, and center of study in the heart of Philly, a town that's the stuff of college dreams. This is Westchester University, always in pursuit of passion, purpose, and excellence.
Get ready for fiery fun on DraftKings Casino, home of the largest cash eruption collection. New players play $5 and get 500 spins over 10 days on your favorite cash eruption slots. Plus, get first day replay up to 1,000 credits. It's the funnest fun you've ever fun.
Good Day Philadelphia is brought to you by your local Hyundai dealer. Test drive a new Hyundai today.
The snow-covered city.
Blue skies.
Can we see what he's working down at? Let me see if you can see if I can recognize where he is. This one. Anyway, it is on 8 o'clock. There is a guy getting attention online for his pizza skills. Here he is. basically. He goes by the name Dojo. 17,000 views on that last video, and that was just yesterday.
And by dough, we literally pizza dough and J.
Yeah, thank you. And he can spin and spin and spin to different songs. Blindfolded. What do you think that bag smells like? I like it. I think it's pretty good.
How many colors does it have? Can you see?
Dojo. New. So one person commented on the video, if they don't use this for a Domino's commercial during the Super Bowl, they're just crazy. Yeah, fantastic. Remember the Dr. Pepper girl where she said, Dr. Pepper,
Yes.
baby?
And I actually have a lot of videos. It's like 231, all of them doing this. Look at this.
Just all that constantly just spinning. It's the same shot every time.
Yeah, so he's 34,000 followers.
He's
And
can anybody confirm this? Remember that Dr. Pepsi, we got to go over there.
yes, Pepper.
And Dr. Pepsi, it's time.
Yeah.
But maybe she's a millionaire now?
And she's doing something like car commercials just yesterday when I was looking. Like she put all kinds of jingles and I think Viral Coco, she did something for them.
How do you catchphrase?
Well, it's more than that, it's the jingles. Like think about it, Luther Vandross, you know, he started off doing jingles.
That's true. Barry Manilow started out from writing jingles.
That's how you get started.
It's got that, you did that one, yeah?
Yeah, and then Luther did one for pizza. That's how he did his because he said about the pizza was hot.
Is it hot?
From the Fox 29 studios, this is Good Day Philadelphia.
Oh, man. Cleanup continues, and it's going to have to continue for another week. We'll take you, I don't think we've checked out Chester County recently, so we'll get this out.
A 7-year-old from Garner Valley is doing more than most kids. She has her own book. We meet Georgia and her parents this morning.
Just don't even think about what happened yesterday with the Flyers and the Sixers. It's time to get new merch. Maybe that's what happened. So we're going to take you to Xfinity Mobile Arena for some new Sixers and Flyers gear. Maybe if we put on new stuff, they won't be incredibly embarrassed like they were yesterday.
Maybe we'll have new mojo because they have new stuff. Here's the thing, folks are going to wear their Sixers gear anyway. So might as well look stylish now, but I want to see that. I always like seeing like the latest styles and looks.
Yes.
So it'll be good to check out.
And my team's going to turn it around, especially the Sixers.
And there's the game is at home, so you might want to get this when you go see them.
Okay.
You know, rush out.
We'll get to that in just a second. First here, Sue, followed by
Wow, that's right. So it's pretty easy forecast for the next couple of days. Not a desirable forecast, but it's pretty easy as it's going to stay about as cold as it is with these really low wind chills. Look at that, 2 below 0 in Lancaster right now. Let's see what it's like outside. Oh, the sun is shining over the Atlantic Ocean there. It is a beautiful start to the day. Wish we could tell you it was going to warm up enough to melt a whole lot of snow. But no, it's not going to be warm at all. It's not going to get even close to freezing today, and that's why the number is a 3. But your snowman has a good chance of surviving this cold stretch. Best up, he's happy about that, although he can't tell because he's so bundled up, and that's a good idea for all of us because of 16-degree temperatures and wind chill of 5, and that's in Philadelphia. Told you about Lancaster, 2 below. It feels like 6 below in Allentown and 0 in Millville, New Jersey. So as we look ahead, we'll have blue skies, we'll have sunshine for the rest of the day. We'll have this cold weather advisory continuing. Plan on 19 degrees by 10 o'clock. By 1 o'clock, it's only 21 degrees, and we'll probably top off at 22 for a high temperature today. A high 22. Well, we're used to it by now, maybe. Let's see who's out and about. That would be Bob Kelly. How's it going with that shovel in the snow?
Well, I'll tell you what, I took the shovel from the station. It's that plastic one, and I got to tell you, it's really useless because everything right now is just rock solid ice.
right here, as you can see, you know, look at this car right here. It's got its wipers up, which was a good idea back on Sunday. They got Jersey tags. We're in South Philly, so they're probably going to be snowed in for a little while. My buddy, what's your name, pal?
My name is Kamari.
Kamari, now you're a taxi cab driver. What's it been like driving around here?
To be honest, it's a little tough driving in the city. Driving on Broad Street is okay. Driving on 95, 76 is okay. But when you drive in a residential area, it's a complete mess.
Yeah, now let me ask you, obviously, with all these cars, see how they're all, I mean, these guys aren't going to go anywhere. We've seen so many cars that aren't able to get out. Are you finding it busier? Are folks, you know, calling, using the taxi cab services?
A dispatch, yes. But driving in the city, there's nobody on the streets taking a taxi. I'm pretty sure people are taking Uber.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's that phone number? Come on, we'll give you a plug. Here's your number right there. 666-66. That's one way to remember. All right, we'll try to get you some business, all right? Let's check the jam cams. Right now, we're looking at the Schuylkill Expressway where we were iced over on one of the lanes near the boulevard. The major roads are fine, but let's talk about SEPTA because, again, you know, they're running on a weekend schedule for the regional rails, as you can see there, you know, during the 3-hour period of 5 to 8. You know, on a regular weekday versus today, we're looking at half the amount of trains. Now, they did say they were going to try to put some extra cars on each one of those trains. And see this guy here walking in the street? Everybody's walking in the street. There's George. I want to show you over here on the sidewalk across the way. That's a city rec center right there. They got to shovel the sidewalks. And that's why people are walking in the street, because the sidewalks aren't shoveled. But one sidewalk that is shoveled, Gino Estates, right here. Come on, you got it, buddy, right? Look how nice and clean this is. It's good for business. Mike and Alex, these guys are always open.
Absolutely.
Tell you what, can we get 2 cheese whips? All right, back to you guys.
Mr. Philadelphia. All right, we had some trouble overnight. A firefighter and a resident were hurt in this fire. One of those 2 alarms, Newcastle, Delaware, happened on the 100 block of Parma Avenue just before 5 o'clock this morning. One firefighter fell through the 2nd floor, and a resident was treated for smoke inhalation. So far, there's no word on their conditions. I think they're still in the hospital.
And around that same time, a fire broke out in southwest Philadelphia. It happened at 66 from Woodland Avenue. So far, there's no word on the injuries there, though.
Okay. We've been running all over the Center City and South Philly and all that. We have not checked on the County in a while.
So, Morgan,
Hey guys, good morning. So we're out here in Malvern. This was one of the hardest hit areas with snow. We know that they got at least a foot. And so we've been out here. Look at this car right here. So this is one of the things that you did not want to do. If you didn't shovel, you know, the snow on top of your car just yet, this is not good because this is now all ice. And so this car is stuck here. It's going to obviously take a really long time to thaw out. So this is really what we've been seeing across Malvern. And we're actually in a Wawa parking lot. And it was still kind of a mess this morning. So crews have been out here salting this entire parking lot. And as we've been driving around Chester today, you know, we've seen those side roads that are still covered in snow, you know, not looking good. The main roads, the highway, that was pretty clear. But again, it was just those side streets and neighborhoods that were still, you know, covered with snow. So hopefully a lot of people are not like this person who left all this snow and ice on top of your car. I mean, first of all, you'll get a ticket for the snow if you were driving anyway because it flies off. But this is definitely all ice over here. Like Alex.
I like Audis. I used to have one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good looking car.
but you know that's probably hard packed ice.
Oh, no, it's no question.
They're gonna have a hard time to get going.
That's solid. There's some snow underneath it, but you're right there. Today is the last day for couples to sign up for a chance to get married at Reading Terminal Market.
A dozen lucky couples will say I do there for free this Valentine's Day. They'll each receive a special wedding package including flowers, cupcakes, professional photography, a $50 Ready Terminal Market gift card, and more.
And like hundreds of people staring at you.
Yes, you and your partner can sign up for Married at the Market. It's online at readyterminalmarket.org, and the winners will be selected this Friday. So hurry up and sign up. I mean, they look so happy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great story to tell.
And we have all those different venues to enjoy food.
Yeah, for the reception.
Whatever you want. You have to worry about satisfying people.
So if you're one of those couples who's applying and gets selected, we want to hear from you. We're looking to chat with some of those couples right here on Good Day. I mean, imagine, you're going to get married right into a market. You get to spend time with us on Good Day. Come on, reach out.
There's a treat.
Yeah, that's a honeymoon for you. Talk about a trip.
Di in the control room, can we use camera 16? I've been reading this book this morning, and I think these three people, this person, and that person, are sitting on our couch. I think that's, is that you? Was there a three of you? It's them, it's the whole family.
Yeah, they are.
Now, who out of the three do you think wrote this book? The little one. Georgia. So we'll talk about it. She's 7 years old from Garden Valley, is doing more than, just being a kid. She has written a book about how to, handle your finances. You know what I mean? We'll talk to them, and we're going to get the book when we come right back.
This Fox 29 program is brought to you by Thomas Jefferson University. Redefine possible.
Who are Thomas Jefferson University students? They're designers, healers, builders, but mostly they're in demand by the employers creating the jobs of tomorrow. When you're trained to never settle, but to keep asking why, and your education crosses disciplines, these different perspectives ignite new ideas and make the impossible possible. Jefferson, redefine possible.
70 years of helping accident victims recover billions. We hope you never need us. Lundy Law, your injury lawyer.
Every business is looking for something to help it grow. A jump start, a lift, an edge, or even a boost. Introducing the 5-year Business Boost from Comcast Business. It's the certainty of a price lock for 5 years on the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment. Plus, get a $500 prepaid card to seal the deal. The 5-year Business Boost, only from Comcast Business. It's the boost your business deserves. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
I need a car, but I've never bought one before. I don't even know where to start. Is it safe to shop online? Or am I about to Venmo a stranger named Big Mike?
Unlock your options at the Philly Auto Show.
Price at the Bump is brought to you by Meineke. This winter, trust your keys with Meineke. Meineke, doing car care right.
Fashion the way you like it, baby. Philadelphia 76ers gear, Flyers gear, and everybody's winning this winter. Good stuff coming up.
Here they come. ShopRite's all-new locked-in prices, featuring even more variety and value. We're lowering and locking in prices on thousands of items, in-store and online. Look for the blue locked-in price labels. Store-wide at ShopRite. We are here.
Someone joined a club that has rewards for everyone. I'm talking birthday for Tree Daily Game and other stuff that's fun.
Designed for people who love thrills like me and her and him, and with the weekly bonus back, our thrills are filled up to the brim. Calling all Trillions. FanDuel Casino.
I'm Rich Goschel. I don't chase cases, I win them.
If you've been injured, look for Rich Gottschall, the lawyer so good, ambulances chase him.
I remember when you had that color hair. I did, yeah. And then the pandemic hit. I just kind of let it go.
Good morning, everybody. Tuesday morning, we're digging out like everybody else in the city. We're live here in South Philadelphia